BlacKkKlansman is directed by Spike Lee, and it's based on the crazy and outrageous true story about Ron Stallworth, who is played by John David Washington, who we all know is Denzel Washington's son. So basically, if you guys don't know who Ron Stallworth is, which I'm sure a lot of you guys probably don't know who he was the first African-American detective in the Colorado Springs Police Department, and in 1972, he teamed up with a detective played by Adam Driver, and they go on a very dangerous mission to go and try to expose the Ku Klux Klan, and in order to do that, they have to go undercover. Now, I was actually really looking forward to see this movie. I remember when the trailer dropped months ago, I was very intrigued by it. I mean, the story is insane. I had no idea this was a true story until I saw the trailer. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably very curious to know what my thoughts on Spike Lee as a director are. You guys are going to be very surprised by this, but other than BlacKkKlansman, I haven't seen any of Spike Lee's previous movies. That's right. I haven't seen Malcolm X. I haven't seen Do the Right Thing. It's just, I'm very interested in seeing his movies. I just haven't had the time to watch them. That's the thing. Now let's get to the point you've all been waiting for. What are my thoughts on BlacKkKlansman? I was blown away by this movie in every way. BlacKkKlansman is phenomenal. It is one of the best movies I've seen all year. If you've seen the trailer, I'm telling you this right now. If you thought it's a comedy based off of the trailer, it's not a comedy. It's a serious movie. But don't get me wrong, there are funny moments in BlacKkKlansman, and when like a funny scene happened, it hits, and I found myself actually laughing out loud. But if you thought BlacKkKlansman is a comedy based off of the trailer, it's not. It's a serious movie, but with funny moments sprinkled into some scenes. Now let's talk about the performances. Every single actor in this movie knocked it out of the park. John David Washington plays Ron Stallworth, and he was phenomenal. He was fantastic in this role. And you know when Denzel Washington's son gets casted in a movie, you know it's going to be good. And I think John David Washington, when it comes to acting, is just as good as his father. And I really hope he gets casted in future movies that are yet to come, because I think he's very underrated, definitely. And yes, Kylo Ren himself, Adam Driver, is in this movie, and he plays the detective who helps Ron go undercover as a KKK member. And once again, Adam Driver crushes it. He's fantastic. I think he's one of the best actors working today. He doesn't get enough appreciation. Seriously, he's fantastic. When it comes to the other actors who are in this movie, they're phenomenal. But the two actors who definitely were the spotlight were John David Washington and Adam Driver. They crushed it. Spike Lee did a phenomenal job directing this movie, and I think he's one of the best filmmakers working today, hands down, and I cannot wait to watch more of his movies, because I think he's one of those filmmakers who needs more appreciation. And one thing I gotta praise BlacKkKlansman for is the message. It does a fantastic job portraying the message. It's thought-provoking and powerful. It's a movie, as we all know, about racism. And racism is something that has been around forever. And we've been trying to fight it for years. But the sad thing is, will it ever go away? The answer is somewhat yes, somewhat no. The reason why I say that is because it's something that's been around forever. And we've been trying to fight it for years and years. But when you really think about it, we're basically used to it at this point. It's like a disease. It will probably never go away, but we all want it to. And one thing you gotta remember is we're equal. We're all equal. It doesn't matter what religion, race, or skin color you are. We're all equal. We're human beings. We're not toys. We're not animals. We're not robots. We're human beings. That's how God created us. And even though life gives us bad things, you gotta always look on the bright side of life. If you want an example of a speech from a movie that does a fantastic job portraying this message, look up on YouTube the speech from Charlie Chaplin's The Great Dictator. It is a very powerful speech. And without going into specific details, because I hate to spoil things for you guys because it's a total jerk move, but the ending of BlacKkKlansman left me speechless. Now, I've seen a lot of movies this year in 2018, but no other movie I've seen this year left me more speechless than BlacKkKlansman. The ending will make you very sad, and it made me speechless. And when it was over, the entire audience was silent. I was speechless. Overall, guys, I have no flaws with BlacKkKlansman. I'll go as far as to say it's a masterpiece. I think it's one of the best movies of the year by far. The story is insane. The performances are outstanding. The message is so powerful and so thought-provoking. It's just, I know a lot of people tend to say this a lot, and it's kind of an overdone saying. This is the movie that I think everyone needs to see right now. It's just a very powerful movie, and it's one that is very relevant to this day and age.
I give BlacKkKlansman an A+.
Alright, that's it for my review of BlacKkKlansman. And before I wrap up the video, I have a question for you guys. Have you seen BlacKkKlansman yet? What did you think of it? Or, if you haven't seen it yet, since summer is winding down, what has been your favorite movie of summer 2018? Just leave your comment below. And if you want to see more of my videos, just be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more great content.